Hi guys, and welcome to my short review for Fosi Audio BT20A Pro, the new version. So, let's begin. What's in the box? That's the transport packaging that you get along with the amplifier. And inside we have power brick. I'll talk about that later. We have European or US standard cable for the power brick. We have some packaging foil, we have some instruction manual, and we have amplifier along with Bluetooth antenna. So that would be our amplifier BT20A Pro. I've already done a short video on replacing opamps inside, so you know how to open the unit and how to change operational amplifiers. And now about the unit itself. It has a very solid case. The build quality is very nice. The knobs are also very nice. They have a very tactile input. This one also serves as a switch for clearing of the Bluetooth connection. Treble and bass tone controls have a nice, very good place for neutral position. It's not like you have to guess where the neutral is. This is I think this is the first ChiFi amplifier that has this position marked. Okay, here we have power switch, and on the back we have RCA inputs. We have preamplifier output, which can be used for connecting your subwoofer or another power amplifier. And here we have speaker connections. You can use bare wire connection here. Yes, I'm not sure if you can see that there is a hole for the wire, or you can use standard BFA banana plugs, and they are fitting very nicely. And here we have Bluetooth antenna connection and the power brick, place for power brick. The input voltage is in range between 24 and 48 volts. The power brick that I decided to get along with amplifier is 52 volts, but it's quite powerful. It has 5 amperes output. So together this translates into something like 150 watts. This power brick is very nice. It's very quiet. Actually, it's dead silent, as opposed to the power brick that I got with Aoshima A6 amplifier. So, what else about the unit? I guess you'd like to know about my sound impressions. So, starting from the bottom, the bass is very solid. It's very well controlled. Mids are there. They are not recessed. They are not in front of you. They are just as they should be. There is a very nice and very airy and smooth treble extension. On one note, I've been doing my review, my critical listening, after more than 3 days of constant burn-in, and I've also changed the stock opamps, which are Texas Instruments NE5532, to Bull Brown OPA 627 AU, as far as I remember. And yes, you may notice that OPA 627, a complete set of them, will be more expensive than the unit, but I have a stockpile of them that I've made a couple of years ago. So whenever I can, I'm using them because, in my opinion, they are the best amplifiers that are going well, operational amplifiers that are going well with most of the equipment that I've tried them in. They give a very organic, very fluid sound, but at the same time it's not blanketed like a tube sound. It's very airy, it's very open. The bass is very well controlled, and it seems to my ears that it's going very low. I'm still missing any kind of microphone for doing measurements. That's still ahead of me. So getting back to my subjective feelings about amplifier. I like this amp. This is the best ChiFi amplifier to date, and as I said in a couple of previous videos, during past few years I was buying and ordering basically every single TPA 3116, 3255, 3221 and Merus MA 12070 and all of this Infineon devices and also a couple of other stranger things. Anyway, this one is a very good performer, and I'll be returning Aoshida actually. I've done head-by-head comparison, and this one is more detailed and more airy, and this is something that I like. The Aoshida is very warm, it's very organic. This is also a good quality in amplifier, but my cup of tea is detail and air in my songs. I also have a couple of TPA at the moment, because basically if I don't like the amplifier, I'm returning it or selling it locally in one of our auction portals. So what stays in my home are basically the units that I really like. And at the moment, I have two pieces of Fosi Audio BT20A. These are TPA 3116 amplifiers, but they are very clean and very detailed. And this one is still better. And this one also gives you an opportunity to roll opamps, and this is a fun play. What can I say more about this amplifier? The scene, the imaging and width and depth of the scene. There is a wide, but not too wide, stereo image coming from the unit. The instruments, the voices are placed very nicely in the places that you would expect them to hear. And I don't think the depth of the imaging is very big. You can clearly hear the planes of your sound. You can clearly hear that something is behind. For example, I don't know, piano is behind the vocal, but it's not very deep. One other quality that I liked about this amplifier, this in particular, was that it has very good treble detail. All string instruments are coming not like the one single sound, but you can actually hear the string vibrating, giving you harmonics, different sounds that are placed in space together, and you can hear them as, I don't know, as a kind of choir, not one single sound. So everything that's stringed will be beautiful with this one. But this is also a quality coming from OPA 627. It's very detailed in treble. Okay, what else about this amplifier? It's more powerful than any other amplifier that I already had. I was testing this amplifier with Wolfdale EVOS 4.2 that you can see in the background. I was doing some testing with Wolfdale Diamond 12.3, and I was also doing some fun listening with Martin Logan Astens 1, that you can see part of them covered there. And to my surprise, this was actually powering Martin Logan Electrostat speakers quite nice. I mean, I could live with that. If I wouldn't have these two parabolics down there, I would still be able to live with the sound that this amplifier gives me through electrostats. This is a good thing to say. Well, as usual, I probably forgot about ton of other things. For example, I didn't check Bluetooth more than checking the connectivity and checking that the sound is there. There was no hiss. There was no problem with Bluetooth sounds. I left it alone because most of my listening is done through cable connection. My testing setup was Lox G D30 digital to analog converter, which basically is one of the best converters, if not the best in this particular price range. And this would be my economy star for digital to analog converters. It was connected to power source by AudioQuest NFG cable. The RCA interconnect was wire walled Solisti 7, and the speaker cables were QED XT and universal receiver cables. So the fun fact here is that the cables cost more than, I don't know, 5 or 6 times than this unit. But I guess my approach to testing that kind of equipment would be always to be sure that the device itself may be a bottleneck, not something else. So for example, if I'm saying that the amplifier would be sounding badly, then I can only blame the amplifier, not any other part of the system. So in my testing, all other equipment connected to the amplifier would be always, let's say, one level higher than the unit that I'm testing. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this short video. If you have any questions, if you'd like to ask me about something that I forgot, please do that in comments. Also, on one additional note, I got a nice comment on my teardown video that the knobs are actually possible to take off, and you need to pull them. But in this particular equipment, I was trying to pull them, and I was pulling to the moment when I felt that I'm on the border of destroying the potentiometer inside. So there's this. Okay, thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more. I'll be doing some more reviews, and I'll have another video dedicated to my collection of operational amplifiers, Bursons, OPAs, analog devices, all different stuff that you can see here, including some Chinese discrete ones, not only Bursons but also a couple of things that I bought separately. So, have a nice day. Bye.